Alright, this is me in the eyes of my partner reading for Libra. So we're going to see how your partner feels about you through this reading. And with that being said, I will start off with your first card. His and her general impression of you. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse is desire and determination, a dream, uh, obtainable, willpower, resolve of a conflict. So I feel like your person is idealistic about the continuing of a relationship, but I feel like there might have been some hardships here and there, or it might have been some misunderstandings along the way. But overall, I feel like they do appreciate you as a person. I just feel like there was some hiccups from the word go with certain issues with the relationship. Okay, so number two, we have what annoys them about this whole thing. We have the Empress. The Empress, as lovely as it is, um, she makes decisions based on humanity, not her own best interest. Through too often, they intercept. Good partner, practical, um, decisive, intuitive, and a motivator. So I feel like you might be a motivator, your person might be a motivator, but there's something that I feel like it's they motivate you and then you try to motivate them and it doesn't work both ways. Like I was telling Virgo just a second ago, in a relationship, you both are parenting each other. One of you needs an idealistic parent that is encouraging and helps them out and kind of knows what they need when they're sick, they're scared, they're going through a tough time. And the same with the other person and vice versa. You have to know your partner, even if it's like a traumatic relationship that they have with their parents. You have to be that interception into the idealistic parent. And you don't want to smother this person or give too much of yourself. You want them to give just as much to you as you give to them. So then it's like a give and take relationship, and that's the kind of the metaphor. It would be parenting your lover, your partner, in a way that only you can do as a partner. It wouldn't be like a weird parental child thing. It's more of, I see you're going through some shit. Do you want me to get you something that you need, whatever? And then vice versa. It's that type of thing. But with some people, they need something else than motivation. They need to know that you understand where they're coming from a lot of times. And being a listener is just as much of being a parent as, anything else. If somebody can see the parent in you, they can see the lover in you, they can see the the future. And I know that's weird to say, but it does happen. For a lot of people, they see the parent in you, they see how compassionate, loving, nurturing you are. And it goes for men as well. If you're a nurturing, problem solving person and you help them problem solve what they're doing, say they have a small business and they need 100 fucking cards made by tomorrow. That's a way of nurturing. If you know what to do on a printer, or you have a machine that can do it like a Xanax machine, um, you can do it really fast. And it's done by time it's like 8 o'clock or something, their bedtime. It makes you look like a superhero. And it's small, it's not anything major, but it's helping their business in a way that it's almost like you're helping a child with homework. And it works both ways. If you know what to do or you know how to fix somebody's clothes, that's parental stuff too. But in a relationship, you need that type of resolve where it's you're parenting them, making sure they have everything they need, and they're parentally assuring you of things or solving a problem. So, anyway, number three, we're going to go to what he or she likes about you most. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is paradise, perfection, contentment, money, the body and soul gains wealth, and the items of beauty and value. So you might have the whole package. You might be better off. You might be really good at things. You might be a wealth of knowledge. You might be a wealth of resource. You might be a wealth of wealth. It doesn't matter what you bring to the table. If you know how to manage that in a way that's beneficial for both of you, it becomes part of, your personality and your parental style. Um, so, but whatever the case is, you're bringing that wealth to the table as well. You could be very well rounded as well. So, number 4, we have advice. From who? I don't know. You could say it's me, spirit, whatever. So, we have temperance here. Temperance in reverse. So chaos, discord, disharmony, incompatibility, um, intolerance, and frustration, penitence of religious intolerance. So I feel like in this relationship, I feel like there's some part of your relationship that might be based in religion. So one of you might be a Jehovah's Witness, the other one might be a Baptist, or Catholic or something. And it might not mesh well with your families. One of you is from the giving part of society, and the other one is from the more, you know, solitude style, that type of thing. So it could be a difference of religion or difference of religious beliefs. So being pagan, I kind of see all religions as just a part of paganism. But with some people, they take religion very seriously. So having a worldview of religion and then being part of a strict religion, it's very hard to change somebody's perspective, mind, or how they were brought up to believe in God and stuff. Now, being Native American myself, Native Americans converted over to Christianity on the belief that if they didn't, they would die. Okay? Most Native Americans still do rituals. Okay? And people are like, I didn't know Native Americans were real. Yes, we're all around you. We just look Hispanic. Um, but yeah, Native Americans still do rituals. They still worship the sun god, and they still do harvest season. The only thing they don't do is, I think it's plain season. Plain season is in the middle of hunting season, and that would be around the time that we would be hunting buffaloes, deers, rabbits, things to that effect. Some of us still do that, but it's on a smaller scale than you may think. We mostly do harvest, and we do a lot of gathering in certain places. And a lot of Native Americans do not live on a reservation, believe it or not. The ones that do are protectors of the site. The sites are mostly places where normal civilians would never go. There's like the there's little lakes all over the place that nobody's allowed to go, except Native Americans. It's crystal clear water, you can drink out of them, and there's like wheat grain everywhere in the United States. So you can basically forage for whatever you like in these areas that are Native American reservations. Um, and there's some at like the top of the earth and some at the bottom of the earth, but indigenous people know where everything is. So in case there is a problem with food shortages, they would know where to go. We're not allowed to give people that information outside of the reservation, however. So growing your own food is a Native American thing, but I would encourage it for everybody to grow their own food because you never know. I think in religion, everybody should be a farmer at least once in their life because it does give you a new perspective on your own religion and where it applies in life and death situations and in famine. So I would encourage that as well because in order to understand a relationship, you do have to understand the earth too, okay, and how things change. And movements change, and motions change, and winds change, and the faces of the sun and moon change. The changing of the seasons are probably going to be the hardest for a relationship in general. But I feel like this relationship is based on an admiration for each other. And I don't think it's on any type of foundational upheaval, but I do feel like there might have been a lot of things going on that might have not been good. And it could be timing, it could be something else that came into play, or it just could be other information that came into play, or a missed opportunity. Um, but whatever the case is, I don't feel like it's like a big issue. I just feel like it's a lot of small issues that needed to be talked about or acknowledged. Because not everything's perfect in a relationship. You do have to talk. So that's kind of what it is. Anyway, Libra, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. I will see you in the next reading, alright? Take care of yourselves, take care of everyone, and I will see you later on. Alright? Later.